Whispers inside Buckingham Palace say something unthinkable is brewing. Prince William, once the quiet, dutiful son, is preparing to do what no future king has dared before. 6 royals, including his own brother Harry, could lose their royal titles forever. And behind the palace gates? They're calling it the Royal Purge. What's driving William to this? Jealousy? Revenge? Or a desperate attempt to save a sinking monarchy? Let's pull back the velvet curtain and see what's really going on. They say power changes people. And if that's true, the man who once stood beside Harry as an inseparable brother has changed more than anyone ever expected. Insiders reveal that Prince William's plan for the monarchy's future isn't just about modernization, it's about control. Cold, calculated, and absolute control. When William becomes king, a royal shake-up unlike anything since King George V is coming. 6 names are on his secret list. Some will say it's reform. Others whisper it's revenge. But one thing's certain. When the crown changes hands, the royal family will never look the same again. Let's start with the one man whose shadow haunts the palace, Prince Andrew. Once the Queen's favourite son, now reduced to scandal and silence. William reportedly believes the monarchy can never fully heal while Andrew's title still exists. According to royal insiders, Andrew will lose the last thing tying him to dignity, his Duke of York title. Gone. Erased. Just Prince Andrew, stripped of power, stripped of honour. For William, it's the final clean-up of the monarchy's darkest stain. But for the family, it's reopening a wound that never truly healed. But here's where things get explosive, because the next name on that list cuts far deeper. Prince Harry. The boy who once called William his best friend. The brothers who walked behind their mother's coffin side by side are now standing on opposite sides of the royal divide. Ever since Harry stepped back in 2020 with Meghan, there's been bad blood. And now, William's decision could turn that rift into a canyon. Sources close to the palace say that William plans to use an ancient power, a letters patent, to remove royal titles from those who no longer serve the crown. That means Prince Harry could soon be plain Mr. Harry Windsor. For Meghan and Harry's children, Archie and Lilibet, the situation is even more heartbreaking. They were born into royalty, the grandchildren of King Charles himself, yet thousands of miles away, in California, they might soon learn they're no longer prince and princess at all. Can you imagine the headlines when Meghan finds out? For her, this won't just be a legal move. It'll be a personal insult, a message from William that their family no longer belongs to the royal world. One palace insider was overheard saying, William's not doing this out of spite, he's doing it to protect the crown. But protect it from what? His own blood? And it doesn't end there. 2 more names quietly sit on that list, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, the daughters of Andrew. Sweet, polite, and private, they've tried for years to live normal lives. Beatrice works in finance, Eugenie in art. They've built families, avoided scandal, and rarely speak to the press. Yet, because of who their father is, William reportedly plans to strip their princess titles too. If they're not working royals, he's said to have remarked, they don't need royal titles. Cold words for cousins who once shared Christmas dinners at Sandringham with him. Behind the scenes, friends of the sisters are heartbroken. One said, it's cruel. They didn't ask for this. They just want peace. But in William's new vision for the monarchy, there's no room for sentiment. Only duty. Still, this isn't without precedent. Back in 1917, King George V issued a similar decree to slim down the royal family. But the world has changed. Social media, public opinion, and global scrutiny mean that every move William makes will be analysed, debated, and torn apart. And if he thinks this decision will make him look strong, he may be underestimating just how fragile the royal image already is. Because behind all the talk of modernization, there's another truth, one the palace won't admit. Every time a title is stripped, every time a family member is pushed away, the royal fairy tale crumbles a little more. The charm, the mystery, the tradition, it all begins to look like a cold business deal. And people are noticing. Even royal watchers are divided. Some call William's plan bold and necessary. Others say it's the coldest act in royal history. One tabloid headline even screamed, William's war, family first or crown first. Because that's exactly what this is turning into, a war between blood and duty. For Harry, it's the final heartbreak, watching the brother he once adored now take everything that connects him to their shared legacy. For Beatrice and Eugenie, it's humiliation, punished for mistakes they never made. And for William, it's the burden of the crown, tightening its grip before he's even placed it on his head. But here's the question haunting everyone from palace insiders to the public. Is this truly reform, or is it revenge disguised as duty? Because if William follows through, he won't just reshape the monarchy. He'll rewrite royal history itself. And somewhere across the ocean, in a sunlit California mansion, Meghan Markle is surely watching, waiting, ready to respond. Because if we've learned anything about the royal family, it's that no decision ever goes unpunished. Closing CTA, emotionally charged. This royal storm is only getting darker, and the cracks in the crown are widening. What do you think? Is Prince William right to protect the monarchy, or is he crossing a line that even the Queen herself never dared? Tell me in the comments below, because this story isn't over yet. If you love uncovering the truth behind royal smiles and scandals, make sure you subscribe to New Things, where we dive deep into the drama behind every royal secret. The next chapter is coming, and trust me, you won't want to miss it. Crown.